Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the State of Crypto, your one-stop source for all crypto-related news. I'm your host, Martin, and this is episode 317, Technical Analysis Edition. No news today. What do we want news if crypto went down? And, well, we kind of talked about that yesterday, right? We said we had bearish divergence. There was a chance we could go down. We did go down. There's some positive things that we can look at, though, and we'll talk about that as soon as we start with the technicals. Bitcoin Jake, thank you for being here, man. I really appreciate that. If you're catching this from live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. We really want to know what you're thinking. Jill Torian, how's it going, man? Thank you for joining us. If you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and that bell so you're notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us, once the stream is done, you can join us on the Discord. Links in the description, guys. So is a link to all the amazing articles that we cover here on this awesome stream. Now, without further ado, let's go figure out what's happening in crypto, right? Why is the prices going down, man? Why did we crash? Why did crypto go down? Oh my god, man, I'm not sure. Well, we talked about all that, right? Anyways, let's transition onto that screen first. And that ominous music playing in the background. Let's change that, man. There we go. Let's play this. I'm trying to be a little bit more active on the chat today. If you guys type something out, I'll try to be a little bit more on top of that. Because I know there might be questions regarding the crypto movement. So what's happening, right? Well, crypto went down. We knew about that, right? Market cap law. We left, the crypto sphere. We knew we were overbought, right? And that was yesterday still on the 10th. So today, 11th, we had the movement down, and then we're starting to open tomorrow. I remember crypto already changed days. So crypto changed at 00 UTC. And, it opened already on any down on a red tone, right? And that's fine. That's probably to be expected after such an impulse down. Now, by percentages, right? This was 5.66%, the dump that we had back here. Oh, no, it was the second. So it's not as big as the dump we just had, 4.32%. Still a lot of money flew out of the crypto sphere, $15.29 billion, right? No chump change. And right now, we're still having $4.17 billion going out. So $334 billion, right? So right now we're moving approximately 5.64%, about the same, right, as we had on the last time. Now if we include both days into the equation. Now, is it wrong that we're going down? No, we had bearish divergence. We talked about that, right? We're making a higher high. We're still making less positive momentum. We were lower on the other side. We're overbought. We're coming on neutral now at 58.63, which is good. But we're still above the 20. That's a good thing. We could hold on to that. In the shorter time scales, we would still be making a higher low, and we'll also look at that when we look at Bitcoin. But right now, it was an expected move. Not surprising. We're still good. Bitcoin sitting at 62.25% of dominance, right? Gained yesterday, 0.11. Still gained today, 0.21. And right now, sitting at $11,271, $75.80. So what's happening with Bitcoin, right? Look, even in the short term. So let's say after we got above 10,547, we've been making higher highs, right? So low, higher low, right? And higher highs every time, high, higher high. So really, I would say we're still in an uptrend. Just downwards motion is normal, right? Right now, I'm not worried about this. Like I said, we're still above the 20. Negative momentum starting to build in neutral, right? We'll be coming back to neutral at 56.87. Now, with that said, we needed that cool off. And Bitcoin is still within this range, right? Yesterday, I was really hoping that we're going to hold 11,453, right? We talked about that. We said, man, if we move down, we might hold on to that. Then if we break that, we still have, I think we even called it 11,453. And so we still have the 20 right there at 11,000 and whatever it was back here. 11,084, I think we called it at, or somewhere around there. So we still have that 20 to look at for support. Yes, so what's important is at the bottom. Okay, so let me see. Jill Turner asking, yes, what is important is what the bottom of this move is at. Like, what is the move down? Where will it bottom, dude? Right now, I'm not sure if we're starting to make a ballot retrace, right? Something that I got to look at. We'll look at that down on the daily. But right now we're finding support at this area here, 11,120, right? Which we knew we could come down to, and we came down there. We got to 11,132, and then took a bounce there. Right now we're still moving down, trying to go for that 20, it looks like, and I'm hoping that we hold on to 20. Otherwise, if we get cut off between the 20 and the 11,120 area, we could really be targeting lower prices. We just had a movement down. We don't have anything bullish. The only thing that we have right now would be this, right? Yeah, there we go. And that would be, let's make sure it's going to be on the daily. Hidden bullish divergence, right? Potential continuation. Or potential for price action to the upside, right? Right now, we're just getting this move started, right? It's the second red candle that we're making. So don't get overexcited about that. Now, this could still go down a lot more, right? This could still come all the way down here, right? Or even all the way down here, right? And even all the way down here. And still have hidden bullish if we keep making more negative momentum. So, you know, like I said, we got to take it with a grain of salt right now. I'm hoping that we find support here. If we find support, we might be able to go for a bounce. Gelatorian, we expected this downward move. It will be interesting to see how far the downward movement goes. Sorry for your bad English. No worries, man. Yeah, I'm trying to gauge that, right? I'm trying to see where it's going to go. We hit at support, so I'm happy with that, right? We know that areas of support are there for that reason, to give support. And we hit that support already yesterday. And right now we're going for the 20, and then we have another support immediately, which could be giving this hidden bullish an area to play and maybe try to rally us again. I was really hoping, by the time we were closing yesterday, I was looking at the candle around 6 p.m., 6:45 p.m. my time, which the market closes at 7. And I was really, really hoping to see this move, man, and see if we were able to close above 11,453. That would have been great. It would have meant that we held support, and we really didn't have much to worry about, and we could be even looking for a potential bounce at support. Now, the fact that we lost it, it's worrying me a little bit. No, I'm not going to lose sleep at night over this right now. We'll look at the technicals. We probably don't have anything bearish going on. I'm going to try to look for bullish stuff, which is what I believe we might be getting, right? So even here on the RSI, right? Low, higher low, and then, you know, snap, I want to anchor from up there. Right, so low on the RSI, lower on the RSI, right? So on the MACD, we're going from farther back from the previous island. On the RSI, we're going from the previous low, right? Which is the previous local low. Could this lead us to fill the CME gap? The gap we left open way back here. I'm not sure, man. We'll look at the gap. Still way down here, man. Right at 9,000. I'm not sure we're going to lead to that gap right now. We're still way above that 20. The price is still high, right? 11,305. Right now, the current price of Bitcoin is still below that. 11,283, so a little bit below that. So I mean, we're looking for potential, you know, bullishness happening, right? Because the futures, it's slightly higher, not much higher, but slightly higher. Look, we're above the 20. That's what matters, right? We're holding it as support now. If we just look at these lines, right, it looks like we're making a sort of channel that we're tracking in. And I'll look at another Bitcoin chart real quick to look at something else, but we'll do that after I'm done with the analysis. So let's go to the 4-hour. On the 4-hour, we're here, man. Right, August the 9th, 2 days ago, I called bearish divergence. We get the move. We held support. Went up. We rejected, right? And we rejected 11,928. And then from then, we started to come down, right? And we knew it was a possibility. That's when I talked about potentially moving down. We hit the 20. Failed to hold it as support. We moved lower. Right? We even broke through 11,453 like nothing on the 4-hour. So what's going on here? Low, lower, low, negative, more negative, low on the other side, lower on the other side. We don't have anything bullish. Surprise. Now that is if we go here. Now if I go back here and try to look for something bullish, you know, it's like what I tell you guys, right? If you try to find bullish stuff, you're gonna find it. If you just like hunt for it. That's not the point. The point is what the what makes sense. For me, this move sort of makes sense, right? It's the lowest point that we have on the chart prior to the new low, right? So we're going from the low to the new low, and we're going up. That's what makes sense to me to anchor from there. And on the MACD, it doesn't make sense because we do have this island, and you want to go from island to island or within the same island. You don't want to skip over islands on the MACD analysis. So for me, this would be a hidden bullish, right? Potential action for a stalling to happen here. And like I said, we could even come here to this area, snap. We could even come down here, right? And still make hidden bullish and try to go for a run. Right now it's sitting sold, Bitcoin at 34.87. Not bad. We haven't been sold in a while. We haven't been sold since July 16th. So, back here prior to the run. So, not worried. We could be taking a breather, remember? So we got to cool off. Trying to determine if this is cooling off or if it's a new crash coming. The price wasn't like huge enough to be like a crash, right? It was a little bit more mellow, I would say. Right, the wicks are a little bit less aggressive. Here we see a little bit of bullishness pushing back up. Kind of losing it right now though. But we're still in the previous range that I called, 11,500 to 11,100 to 11,000, right? So 11,000 to 11,500. That $500 range we just came back to revisit. We were outside of that range for since the 5th. So a couple days, like 6 days, right? That's fine. We're just coming back to this area. We found support, trying to take a bounce, making some hidden bullish. Let's wait and see how this keeps on progressing. With that said, we're sitting sold, like I said, on the RSI at 35.05. I'm gonna wait to take it easy, right? I'm gonna take it a step at a time. Look, if you look at this chart, right, on the overall trend, I'm gonna go to another chart. This one's a little bit cluttered. This one might be a little bit cleaner. Right, for some reason I had that line there. I'm gonna get rid of that. Makes no sense there. But look at this chart, and I'll try to highlight something. Might not be the best highlighting, but I just want to do something real quick. Look at that. Right, we're still upsloping, right? If we want to go to the wicks, we could. If we want to go to the body, sorry, we could. And go like that, and then go like that. What happened with the top part of the channel, man? It went like ballistics. There we go. And there we go. Right? So as you go, wow, what happened there? I think I switched charts back here. There we go. So if you want to use the bodies, we could. Right? And I just want to highlight that we're in an upsloping channel. Right? We aren't even too close to the previous low last week. Yeah, previous low was 11,100. So we're close. 11,300 right now. Like 200 away. Right. And below that, we're talking about like 9,000. So still upsloping, right? Slightly upsloping, but upsloping nonetheless. And that gives me a little bit of comfort, let's say, to believe that, we're still in an uptrend. We have not made a lower high than the previous high. Right, so here we're going beautifully, right? High, higher, low, higher, low. We got tired of that. Right now, the previous low, right? Low, higher low, and higher low, right? The major lows, let's say. These minor ones I'm forgetting about because high, right? We made a high back here. And this chart is a little bit different than the other charts that we have. But on this chart, like you can tell, high, and then slightly higher high, right? So, making a higher high and a higher low right now. Just want to see how this keeps on behaving, though. And that's something that we got to watch out for with Bitcoin. So with that said, let's go to the 1 hour chart and figure out what's happening there. On the 1 hour, we didn't have anything bearish. Remember, I said that. I said 2 days ago. Going higher, more positive momentum, higher on the other side. The only thing that we had is on the 4 hours, but it could still break us down. And down we went, found the support, took a bounce, and then crash. We're crashing, man. As you can tell, every time we're going low within this island, right? Low, low, more negative momentum, lower on the RSI, right? Things are there. Even from back here, right? Low, lower, low, negative, more negative, right? It's all good. Now, why am I saying a potential movement down? If we manage to come down here and then bounce, we'd definitely be going to a lower point, and then we would definitely be making bullish divergence against the RSI and the MACD. Right now we're sitting sold at 35.25. But what I'm expecting to see here is maybe that movement down. I'm not sure we're going to get it right now. Like I said before, Bitcoin is perfectly capable of just running from here, right? It doesn't really have to come down here. But for good support or good measure, I'll be expecting that move. Like here, right? I was expecting that move. I talked about that one a couple days ago, right? I was expecting it to come down here, maybe find support, create some bullish divergence and pump. We didn't do that. It just run, you know, and it was good. And then from then it just went slightly lower, but still higher than the previous low. So here I'm expecting something similar, right? I'm expecting that movement down, maybe. That's what theory dictates should happen. Come slightly lower, find support, try to bounce. If we go from here to the upside, we're going to test a 20, and we might reject. That's not something we want to see, because that could lead us to lower prices. And again, that lower price could still bring us down here and create that divergence. But right now, if we go down, look, we're very close to this area. We're going to make very little negative momentum, and we're going to have that strong bullish divergence, right, to have us rally. Now that's what I'm expecting to see. Sitting sold, like I said, at 35.10. If you're watching us on YouTube, thank you for tuning in. If you like what we do, you know what to do. Hit that like, that bell, and that sub, right? Now, with that, let's move on to... I was going to look at something else in Bitcoin, and I will. Just give me one quick second. I want to look at another chart. Again, potential hidden bullish, right? Potential area for stalling and maybe go up. I want to see... man, what? I want to see the pattern I sent on Discord plays out. Oh, you mean if the pattern you sent on... Yeah. Alright, so let me look at this real quick here. Right, on the overall. I'm going to get rid of some stuff here. It's already played out. So I want to look at this here, man. Right on, brother. Right, rising wedge, right. Yes. I'm gonna ignore the wicks right now, mainly because I'm feeling a little bit bearish from the movement. You know, cautious. Let's say not necessarily bearish, but cautious. And with that, I would be seeing a potential rising wedge, right? Very slight, but still a rising wedge, almost like a channel, but you know, rising wedge. So again, be careful with that. Now, with that said, let's go and look at Ethereum. Wow, something like my phone's going off like crazy, man. Did the stream stall or something? No, I think I'm still live. Yeah, I'm still live. Right on. So, Ethereum. Where are we at in Ethereum? Right? Beautiful. We're still within the channel. 418.31 to 364.03. I know it's a large channel, but we talked about that, right? And we talked about potentially finding support there, and we came close to it. Lowest we got was 366, right? We're at 364, $2 away from support, and then took a bounce, right? So again, you know, we know we have good areas of support. Similar to Bitcoin, right? Low, higher low. Again, just want to make sure this is gonna stick with us here on the daily, and apparently wanted to go on the 4-hour chart. Negative momentum, more negative momentum, hidden bullish, right? Nothing else happening short term. We had bearish divergence. We called in Sisagos the 5th. We knew we were going to get movements down. We did down, you know, we're stalling here for a little bit, but upslope and consolidation, you know, and right now, I'm not too worried. We're still consolidating sideways within the channel, right? So even with that said, you know, waiting for this to play out, right? Maybe find support, maybe find support even here at 364, and then try to bounce from there. So with that said, let's go to the 4-hour, man. Bearish divergence, we called that out on the 9th, right? Just like with Bitcoin, and we had it, and you know, downhill from there. Now, are we creating something? Well, not necessarily. Low, higher low, negative, less negative. Well, there's a higher, and there's a, we could, right? Slightly high, and then definitely lower here. Man, these tracks are weird. For some reason, TechnoX tracks are becoming extremely weird lately. Right. So we have this potential hidden bullish, right? Low, higher low, negative, low on their side, lower on their side, right? So again, hidden bullish, potential area for stalling. Now remember, this really quickly can turn into some strong bullish divergence if this just manages to come slightly lower. Then we'll be going from a low to a lower low, right, on the MACD, and we would have strong bullish divergence. But right now, we just have hidden divergence against the RSI, and that's fine, right? That could be good enough for us to like start cradling, or maybe lose that strength of that moving down and see what happens there. With that said, setting sold at 35.22. You know, hoping we can get some recovery happening from here. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Don't feel bad, right? Everything went down, not just crypto. Stocks, gold, silver. Everything went down yesterday, man. Right on. So Ethereum, right? On the 1 hour. We call the bearish divergence. 10 p.m. on the 9th. From then on, did we create something, man? Let's see. High, lower high. Right? We didn't create anything because we didn't call anything yesterday. On the top part. From there, right? Low, lower, low. Right? Even from here, low, lower, low. Negative, more negative. Low on their side, lower on the other side. Nothing bullish. And same as with Bitcoin, right? I would be expecting potentially moving down slightly, just so we can anchor, right, somewhere lower and create some bullish divergence, right? And then that would be beautiful. That would be strong bullish divergence. Would have more merit for a potential run, and we wouldn't be stuck with something like this where we should have really come down, find divergence, and then pumped instead of just pumping from here without divergence, right? So, yeah. The metals crashed hard. You're excited for me to look at those in the stream? Yeah, I'll look at those, man. Just, as soon as we get to the part, right? Let's look at XRP. What is happening on XRP, man? Let's go on the daily. XRP is playing nice. It's still within the potential falling wedge. Now I have debate with myself whether or not I want to anchor that to there, and that definitely looks like a potential downsloping channel, right? Which could be the case, but then I haven't moved anything since yesterday. So, you know, we kind of like wicked and closed within the pattern, and then we're briefly outside of it, but we managed to close within the pattern still. And with XRP, the beautiful thing is that we've still managed to find support at 27,911. Right now, we're slightly below that. But even though we moved down, we did came to an area that we knew could be supporting. We actually, right now, are fighting for that area. Hoping we don't lose it. Because if we lose that, then we have 26,692 to look forward to. Right? That's the reality of this right now. So I hope you guys are watching us live somewhere. Right? Periscope, Twitch, DLive, YouTube. And if you are, say hi. Don't be a stranger. We like having you guys here. We like hosting you. So we really like to know what you think and what you want to look at. Right? That's what the whole stream is about. So with that said, what's oh no, yeah, we're getting those movements. That's fine. Really, making negative momentum. It's fine. We're making more negative momentum than before. Yes, look at this, man. Look at all this mess, right? Look at how little negative momentum we were making. Look at how much more negative momentum we're making right now. So I could go anywhere from down here, right? Because we don't have any. So I'll go from there to there just for this stream. On the daily, that's fine. And then, you know, I can get from anywhere there and just go there and say, look, we're creating some hidden bullish potential action to the upside, right? Or stalling to happening at this area. We don't have it against the RSI. We're still bought at 60.19. So XRP is fighting good for this area. So, you know, I really wanted for XRP to cool off a little bit more with that dump or with that movement down. But it didn't. That's fine. With that said, let's go over and look at the 4-hour chart. What's happening with XRP in the 4-hour? It was so exciting yesterday, right? We were starting to break. I said we gotta wait for confirmation that we're outside of this area to get the next move. We didn't confirm, right? The next candle, we moved down, close right at that area, right? Closing at 29,886. We had that number at 29,894, so right on it. And then from there we opened, and then, you know, tried to go slightly higher, but failed. Found resistance there and moved down. So, right, we don't have anything bearish, right? High, lower, high, positive, less positive, high on their side, lower on their side. Nothing bearish. Now, that's it for this in the 4-hour, really. Right now, short term though, we would be developing some kind of strong bullish. All right, low, lower, low. Just gonna anchor this to the 4 hour. There we go. And then, you know, 154, 158. All right, but we can anchor anywhere from this island, right? It's higher lows every time. So we can even go from here, right? And then go there and say, look, we're making hidden bullish. That was if I would anchor from here, right? So strong bullish divergence potentially action to the upside. Let's wait and see if this is going to play out. We don't have it against the RSI. We're going to lower still. But we do have the bullish divergence that we're looking for on the other charts, right? On Ethereum and Bitcoin, we're looking for this movement down. We have it here. So let's see if this pulls to the upside. Right, we did place this triangle. If it is to be a valid triangle that we will be breaking down, it would be that look like we're almost at pattern completion. So we like a movement down would likely get us to that 22-cent mark, right? I didn't want to break this to the downside, but you know, we could be getting a fake breakout where we could come back in, right, like we did here. So with that said, let's go to the 1 hour. Right, on the 1 hour, I'm expecting for this movement to come down again, slightly lower, right? Create that strong bullish divergence. Still below that 27,911, man. I wish we'd be above that. Here I have a channel trace, right? Because I'm looking at different angles here. So we slightly broke out of there. We came back to the falling wedge. That's fine. We're touching the bottom part. We're finding it as support, right? That's beautiful. I haven't moved this. Finding it as support and try to bounce from there. Again, all things great. Let's wait and see how this keeps on playing out. So we had bearish divergence on August the 10th at 8 p.m. So yesterday we called that one out, right? We're here live, and from then, you know, I said let's see if we find support. We didn't. We didn't find support at 28.894. We just broke down. But we found resistance there. We're trying to get up above there again. So again, broke the 20. We're still below the 20. You know, trying to figure out what we're gonna do. We don't have anything bearish right now. We don't have anything bullish either. Let's wait for something to happen here. Right, low, lower, low, low on the RSI, lower on the RSI, all things congruent. Let's go to Litecoin. Litecoin on the daily. All right, we're looking for some hidden bullish. We did get the moving up, then we moved down, but guess what? Litecoin is still making that hidden bullish, right? Because that's how it works. We can still go lower, we come all the way down here, make a lot more negative momentum, and we'll still be making hidden bullish divergence, right? We know that's how this works. So again, we're getting nice consolidation, down sloping, a little bit sideways actually after that red bar. So we can sit sideways, and then we just broke down, right below the 20 right now, sitting neutral at 49.94. Really nothing exciting going on with Litecoin. I mean, it just moved down, but you know, not that bad. Geotar and XRP doing well, looking like it was going to break out. Yeah, all the cryptos crashing and dragged the XRP down, man. Because yesterday, and earlier today, everyone was red. Like Bitcoin was losing 3%, Ethereum was losing 2%, and XRP was still holding on to it plus 1%. And even yesterday, by the time we were opening, XRP was pumping another 3%. It was around 30 cents, right? It was higher than 30 cents. And then, you know, just everyone else crashing just moved XRP's price down. So, you know, we know that's going to happen. But XRP also had its merit, right? XRP had divergence, just like the rest, and had bearish divergence. We knew it was going to go down. And even that's why I didn't get excited yesterday when you said we're going to break to the upside. When you said you were hoping that we're going to break this to the upside in XRP, look, I said, look, we had divergence, right? We have bearish divergence strong. There's potential that we go down. Also, I was hoping that we're going to find support here at 29, but look, yesterday we opened and then we just moved up on the opening, right? So from here we opened here at 7, and we just pumped all the way up. Here we're doing like 3%. Then I woke up today, I think we're slightly lower. Yeah, we might have been around slightly lower, but when I saw this earlier in the morning, like 5, 6 in the morning, we were still slightly higher. So we were around that 1% up, and then Bitcoin was still crashing. And I woke up because my kids were crying, and yeah, I went to check up on them, and I checked on the markets. So, you know, with that said, again, let's go like to Litecoin and then do Litecoin, man. We're on the 4-hour Litecoin. All right, so we're looking for that hidden bullish, right, or strong bullish price action to the upside. We got it, right? Failed to go higher, right? That's fine. Now, do we create something here, man? 13, 12. No, so high, lower high, positive, less positive. High on the RSI, lower on the RSI. We're going down because the rest of crypto's going down. Just Litecoin's not doing its own thing, right? No one does its own thing here in crypto. So with that, low, lower, low, negative, more negative, low on the RSI, lower on the RSI, sitting oversold at 29.21. That's it for this in the 4 hour. There's really nothing else to look at here. So let's go to the 1 hour. We had bearish divergence. We called that out on the 10th again at 8 p.m. We were here live. We said, watch out. We came to 20. We managed to hold it as support, but then we failed. And then since then, we just haven't touched the 20. And mainly because everyone else is just going down, right? So every time we go lower, we're making more negative momentum. We're lowering that RSI, so we don't have anything to really anchor to. All things will be congruent, sitting sold at 30.08. And, you know, again, waiting for this move to happen. Waiting for this movement to come in. Maybe we might have it here. Let's see. Yeah, I think we do have it. The opening here was 53.08, and the closing here was 53.09. It's slightly higher. It's a cent. But if you wanted to look for something, you would say, okay, we're going, you know, sideways on the price, coming in, we're making type 2 bullish, and we could be getting a pump here, and, you know, that's how I'm going to play it. And, you know, if that's how you want to see the market, that is fine. If you want to get, you know, picky about things, this is technically 1 cent higher, so you no longer have that type 2 bullish divergence, and you wouldn't be looking for that pump. So with that said, let me move my screen out of the way. So again, you know, notebooks and stuff. So gonna make sure I can see this. When I'm starting the stream, that's fine. I can have peripheral vision here. But then this starts to cover the screen, and I'm wondering whether or not I'm actually still live and watching. So, you know, I do try to keep tracks, tabs on the stream, make sure everything's going on fine. There we go. So again, potential side with motion, like I said, right? And then we would also be having that bullishness here. You know, that is if you want to look bullish. If you want to look bearish, you got to wait for this to move slightly lower and then create a negative momentum island, right? Or a strong red bar. And then so we're doing strong bearish divergence and move from there. Haha, I called it well. XRP needed to find support at the top of the pattern, but couldn't. Yes, XRP needed to find support at the top of the pattern and couldn't. That's what I needed to wait, man, right? That's why I said wait. If we manage to hold on to this area, we're good. If not, you know, we're going to go down. And we didn't hold on to that, right? So we knew that was an area we were looking for. So, yeah. Neutral at 30. Sorry, bought at 30.20. Really not a lot happening here, right? That's if you want to look bullish. You just want to get picky about it. Technically, 1 cent higher, you no longer have it. But you know, 1 cent, it's the difference. With that, let's go into Binance. Move down, close above the 20 right now, below the 20. Not necessarily the best for Binance on the daily. Bearish divergence since the 6th. Or the 5th. We haven't actually moved this, so let me anchor that to the 5th. And right now we're making that negative momentum. That's fine. Making more negative momentum than before. Just like some of the other cryptos, right? Low, higher low, and then just make sure this is going to be on the daily. There we go. Then we're going from negative, right? I'll anchor from here. It doesn't matter. Negative to more negative. Right. We don't have it on the RSI. Neutral at 51.27. So hidden bullish, potential action to the upside, right? Or at least stalling there. Last thing we called here was on the 4 hour, on the 7th, bullish, hidden. Movement up, we moved up, that's fine. From then we moved down again, failing to make higher highs, right? That's great, no worries there. Now here we do have something we can go on, I think. 1843, 188, snap, it's slightly more negative. I was really hoping that we're going to be able to get some strong bullish divergence going on here, but we don't. So we're going lower, we're going slightly lower, and also lower here, you know. Obviously, Binance hasn't closed below 20 for a little while on the daily chart. Yeah, you know, Binance hasn't closed there since July the 6th. So, you know, interpret that as you guys wish. For me, it's just, you know, support, we're losing support. Could be moving down. Worry more about Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin tends to play the tune for the rest of coins. Again, oversold at 27.70. I'm not going to call anything here. I don't see anything. So let's go to right. Look, if we were one candle before, like here, I would have definitely called some strong bullish. But since we moved down right now, we no longer have that. So I'm not going to call it. Let's go to the 1 hour. 9128, 9529. So slightly more negative. Also lower here on the RSI. So yeah, right now we do have something going on though, right? Some strong bullish, and I can call that one here, right? Low, lower, low. Beautiful. All right, beautiful things happening here, man. Thank you for tuning into the State of Crypto, where we do TA. I'm kidding, dude. I don't talk like that. There we go, man. Right, some strong bullish divergence, right? Some potential to move up with Binance. Let's wait and see if this is gonna play out, though, right? Let's anchor it to where it's meant to be, right there on that red bar. Like I said, with this, we're looking for potential movement up. Is it gonna come soon? I'm not sure. Right now, we have it. Trying to make that slightly positive, right? And the bit about this is we could still go slightly lower and make a little bit more negative still, and we still have strong bullish, right? We're hunting. That's why I say keep on tracking. All right, keep on watching. So right now we have strong bullish. We gotta wait for it to play out. Like I said, sold at 33.97. Let's go over and look at what are we gonna look at? Cardano, man. Let's look at Cardano. What's happening with that? What's the deal with Cardano? ADA Cardano breaking down, man, of the rising wedge. Not the best, right? Again, following the rest of crypto, we didn't have anything bearish. That's fine. This is from shorter time scales. Ignore those. This from shorter time scales. We were looking for some hidden bullish, I think, and then you know, we managed to pump and we kind of got rid of that, right? Because this should have been a red bar, but since we pumped, we got rid of that. So it's fine. Let's go to the 4 hour, man. The 4 hour we called bearishness, right? At August the 8th, and since then we've just been moving down, and then we have these things here where we said, oh well, no, if we move down, we're probably gonna make a measure move of the large triangle structure, and it would get us to 10 cents, right? So it looks like we're breaking down, right? This, if we were to break up, it would get us somewhere around, like, I can't remember if it was 17, 8 cents, 18 cents. It was somewhere around there. Anyways, moving down. Are we doing something? Not really. Low, lower, low, negative, more negative, low on the RSI, lower on the RSI. We don't have anything on here, right? Cardano, doing nothing. Just like the rest of crypto, right? We don't have any technicals to pump with most cryptos. Still find ground after the movement down. Now, do we have something here? Let's see. 519, 50, 52, 519. 52. Man, slightly more negative as we're coming in lower, but we do have something against the RSI, and that's good. Right, low, lower, low. Right, and we're on the RSI. You're gonna see that we're going slightly higher. Just need to anchor this to one. It's on the 1 hour. Yay. I'll move this slightly there so I can anchor. There. Alright, so low, lower, low, low on the RSI, slightly higher on the RSI. Strong bullish divergence potential for action to the upside. We're starting to see that happening right now. Cardano has that. Binance has that. Do the rest of the coins have it? Let's do a quick recap. Not XRP. Well, Litecoin could have a hidden bullish. XRP didn't have it when we were looking at this live, and you know, we're still higher, less negative, higher on the RSI. We don't have it in XRP. We don't have it in Ethereum, right? Oh, XRP, by the way. I'm not sure if we had already hit that when we were live, but it looks like we just rejected 27,911. The highest we got was 27,875, so very, very close to that area. And then Bitcoin here, let's see. Bitcoin doesn't have it either, right? It's starting to come slightly green. Do we have something on the 4 hour? Yes, I think so. We didn't call it. On the daily, we're calling for some hidden bullish, right? That's not the chart. That's the chart that we look at. Hidden bullish, right? I was sure that we had called something here. And with that, let's go look at. If you guys want me to look at any project, just put it in the chat and we'll look at it. Right? That's how it goes. And if you're watching us live anywhere, please hit that like, that button, that sub, right? This is solid. We want to grow. All right, let's look at DVT, man. Let's figure out what's going on with that. DVT went up slightly higher, man. Took a bounce from 6.5. It's good. Crypto Creek, Kava to Tether. Yeah, no worries. Let me do DVT real quick, and I'll go back and look at Kava, bro, for sure. No worries there, right? Let me get you some indicators here real quick. Again, I got to look at this on South Exchange, RSI. Look at the MACD, right? There we go. Just let me get some bars here on the MACD, just to make sure you know, pumping iron on the bars, man. There we go. Awesome. So same height, going 7.5, low, higher, low. All right. So the only thing that I have here, all right, going sideways there on the price, and then going in from a high to a lower point on the RSI. Type 2 bearish divergence, potential action to the downside. That's it though, right? Not a lot. Nothing here on the down part, right? Low, lower, low, more negative momentum. You know, lower on the RSI, it's fine. So potential bearish, right? Maybe we move down, we're starting to see that turn red. Let's go to the 4 hour. High, lower, high, positive. Positive, less positive, right? Don't like this one either, man. Going from there to there. Then going from there to there. Hidden bullet, hidden bearish, potential action down. We don't have it here, I believe. Let's see, even short-term low. Oh, man, I hate this because the MACD is just so weird here. It doesn't give me numbers. So it's got a gauge, you know. Alright, so the MACD we're going higher, and then here we're technically going slightly lower. So strong bearish divergence against the MACD, right? Just watch out with DVT. Kind of sucks that it hasn't been unable to hold on to a good area, man. Again, the project has a lot of potential. Finding new support here around that 7.3 area, but you know, I really wish we'd be going slightly higher. Let's go into daily. Bitcoin Jake, where are you gonna spend your next check on DVT, man? All right, so you know, here we do have that hidden bullish still, right? Going slightly higher, going from negative to, you know, more negative momentum, potential action to the upside. We're starting to get this to play out today. That's fine. That's it for DVT. Let's go over here on Binance and look at Kava. I'm not sure if I looked at Kava before. Let me look through my charts real quick. See if we have anything from Kava here. I think we looked at it once or twice, but it was a long time ago. I'll just look it up because I'm not seeing it. I'm just seeing Bloodbath, dude. My whole list, my whole watch list is red. Kava to Theta on Binance. Let's go there. Alright, let's go on the daily, man. Alright, so you don't have anything bearish on the daily, right? High, higher high, positive, more positive, high on the RSI, higher on the RSI. All things are happening congruent here. It's probably moving down because the rest of crypto is moving down, and that would be a regular symptom for crypto. So with that said there, I'm not looking at anything bearish. Sitting bought at 64.07. But given that, I'm not looking at anything bullish either. The only thing I could see here short term would be this movement from here to here. Here and there, right? And then the move will be from that to there, right? We wouldn't have it here. But with that, we'll be having some hidden bullish potential action to the upside. That's the only thing I would be seeing here. So let's go to the 4 hour, man. Alright, so Kava is making bearish divergence in the 4 hour. Well, it was making bearish divergence because it already broke down. So let's just anchor this in the 4 hour and get rid of it in the daily. That's fine. And if we look at that and that movement there and that movement there, it's a sign that, you know, we're going higher in the price, but we are less positive momentum. We have less relative strength, right? So we're going from a high point on the relative strength index to a lower point. So we're weaker to go higher. That's why we crash. All right, so we move down below the 20 right now. It's fine within the Bollinger Bands. That's fine. You know, nothing. Yeah, we could here, right? Some hidden bearish also. Sorry, not hidden bearish, hidden bullish, man. I got the hiccups. Weird. Neutral at 45.13. We could be looking for a support here, maybe try to cradle at this area, right from the hidden bullish. But again, keep in mind, and like I said, this could keep on dumping, dude. Hidden bearish, or hidden bullish and hidden bearish are weird things because this could keep on moving down so long as it stays above this low, which is 2.27, and you can still make insanely negative momentum, and you still have that hidden bullish. At some point in time, it's going to kick in, right? And it's going to start giving you some stalling. You might see that U-turn happening, and then you could be looking for potential action to the upside. But right now, you don't have it. It's sitting neutral at 44.90. Let's go to the 1 hour. So bearish divergence also. But this one's a little bit, farther back. But prior to the crash, though, right? So with that, we're looking at that. And let's see, this is 0.587, and this is 0.6. Oh, slightly higher, man. Snap! I thought there for a second it was slightly lower. Man, we don't have bearish divergence there. Inverse head and shoulders on Kava. I'll look at that. Just give me 1 second. I'll try to find that. But we do have that bearish divergence, strong bearish divergence against the RSI, right? So strong bearish divergence action to the downside. Looking for bullish stuff real quick. We do have some strong bullish, right? From there to there, and from here to here. Strong bullish divergence, potential action to the upside. Hit the 20, rejected again, failing to get above that area. It's not necessarily the best. We want to get above that 20. When we reject the 20, we should have tried to find lower areas of value, meaning we could be coming lower still, right? Somewhere. Doesn't have to be that deep though. It's just slightly lower than the previous point, right? And we make negative momentum, right? Like we're starting to make here. And then we anchor, and then we create strong bullish divergence. We might even get it here on the RSI, and we could be going from pump. What WTF is jam? This Uniswap craze is insane. I don't even want to touch any. I'm not sure, dude. I haven't really gone into YAM or Uniswap. I've seen people that say that it's going insane. That's about it, though. I'm not going into Uniswap for a reason, right? I'm not even sure what Uniswap is doing. Cryptic, you wrote STF. Is that something you want me to look at, or I didn't quite grasp that? So let me know. A couple people watching. If you like what we do, hit that like button. That stuff, guys. And Crypto Creek, if you haven't subscribed, you might want to subscribe to us. Just for fun. Why not? What do you have to lose? A click on the subscribe button. What's going on here? Small time frame. All right, cool. How much small time frame do you want me to look at? Inverse head and shoulder. I'm looking at the 1 hour, man. You said here inverse head and shoulder maybe on this short term. So I usually go rarely below the 1 hour, but I can go into the 30 minutes and entertain that, right? So I'll go there. Scotty Hicks, what are my predictions for the next 24 hours? All right, I'll tell you that in a second. Yes, so I'll go in the half hour. No inverse head and shoulders. This shoulder would be higher, right, or deeper than your head. So here, no, right? So not in the half hour, right? You want the shoulder to be, you would want the shoulder to be somewhere around here, maybe, right? Then you have the head, and then you have the other shoulder, right? And the shoulders must be within a distance of one another on the price, right, on the range. You don't want anything above 3 or 4% difference in price. But with crypto, the more textbook it looks, the better it plays. So right there, we'll be looking at a potential shoulder, right? But it's not a shoulder. You're going deeper. So your shoulder, it's over your head, right? That's not possible. So you want shoulders to be below the headline, right? So we'll look at that in the 1 hour, though. Because in the 1 hour, it looked a little bit more like a head and shoulders. But also, I'm not going to call it a head and shoulders yet. I'll tell you why it looked a little bit more like a head and shoulders. On Binance Perpetual, there's head perpetual. All right. All right, give me 1 second, man. I'll tell you what I was looking at here for head and shoulders. Like, that would be your shoulder, right? And then this potentially would be your head. And then your other shoulder came too deep, though. But you could work with that, right? It's still above the head, so that's fine. And then you would be looking at a neckline that would be like this. And you would be looking for a break above the neckline, and you would take a measure move off, the head to the neckline, to the longest part. That's not the longest part, right? It would be on the red one, but just pointing it out as an example. And whenever you break, you will be looking for that as a measure move. Hey, did you get my dono? I'm not sure. When did you dono? Did you just dono right now? It didn't come through. Thanks for TA. Yeah, no worries, bro. Nebanethan, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't done it yet, you should subscribe. And thank you for being here, man. No worries. Like, that would be a head and shoulders, right? I'm trying to figure out, man. What else am I seeing here? You said something about perpetual, dude. Binance on Binance perpetual, but I'm not getting Binance perpetual. I'm not sure what you mean with that. Here we don't have a head and shoulders either on the 4-hour, and then on the daily, definitely we don't have a head and shoulders. So. Right, like I said, I would be looking for some bullish divergence to develop. Right. But yes, we could be looking at also a head and shoulders here. Potentially, right? Depends on whether or not we do the U-turn. Binance Kava perpetual short. Alright. Give me 1 second. Ethereum's moving a bit. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm getting another Kava chart. Just give me 1 second, man. This one's not there either. Let's look at another Kava. Right, this Kava to Bitcoin looks a little bit more like a head and shoulders, right? That would be your head, your shoulder. This will be your head, and then this will be the shoulder, right? And then you would have the neckline right there. And then you take a measure of that. I'm not sure if this is a chart you want to look at, man, but this is one to Bitcoin. So I'm not sure which perpetual chart you want me to look at. This is one I'm finding so far that has the best looking head and shoulder right now for this asset. So Ethereum moving a bit. Sorry, there was something else. Someone asked something here. Scotty Hicks prediction for the next 24 hours. Predictions reserved, basically on the fact that I'm waiting for Bitcoin to determine whether or not we're going to find support here and get above 11,453. We haven't created anything bullish on the 1 hour. We do have some hidden bullish on the 4 hour. Right, we had it back here. We're starting to pull back up, and with that pull up that we're getting, we're still having that, right? So we're there and we're just there. So again, hidden bullish, right? Potential stalling, which we did get or started to get, and started to pull back up, and that's fine. We need to get above 11,453. Otherwise, we're probably going to be in this range, 11,120 to 11,453, but really 11,500 to 11,000. That would be the range I will be calling if we fail to get above 11,453. And then on the daily, Bitcoin, again, you know, we're also looking for this here. We're slightly going higher there, and then still having that hidden bullish divergence developing against the RSI and the MACD, just different time scales. That's it. My predictions for the next 24 hours, man, are reserved. I want to wait and see whether or not we're going to go higher. Neo, how's it going, man? Thank you for being here. Andrew, is it going to bounce? Dude, that is the $1,000 question. Someone said Ethereum moving a bit. Everyone's moving a bit. Everyone's pulling back. Is Ethereum going positive now? Nope, still negative. Yeah, we're anchored to there, so it's good. XRP still losing 1%, man. Oh my god. But XRP is above 27,911. Finally, right? That's an area I want to get above. We're still there, right? That hidden bullish, right? We're still holding on to that. Dude, chat's starting to go. Chart's starting to light up. That's good. I'm fine. Like a dump. All right. Andrew, to answer your question, is it going to bounce? I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. We're still within the pattern on XRP. On Bitcoin, you know, like I said, long term, right? I think I charted it here. We're still uptrend, right? So we're still going up. It's just a rising wedge, but we're still going higher, right? And we haven't hit the 20 yet. We kind of touched it here, sort of got close to it. Found support, trying to go higher. I'm more worried about what's going to happen here, right? Are we going to hold on to this area? Are we going to get above 11,453? That is a target. Crypto Creek, what comp USDT went crazy today? What is special about that crypto? I'm not sure. We're going to look at that in a second. I have an LBC request, so I'm going to look at that real quick. And then I'll look at what you requested, which is comp. So I'm going to look at Long Beach, California here. Kidding, library. I know I have library open here somewhere. Flink, EOS, XLM, Dusk, Tezos, Sky, BAT, VT. I'm trying to find my library. I think I'm close to it. Library, here we go. Right on. What's going on with library, man? It's taking a dump. Why? Because it has strong bearish divergence on the daily, right? That's the first thing that I'm noticing. Right off the gate, we have strong bearish divergence, right? That's the first thing, right? Going higher on the price, positive momentum, less positive momentum, and on the other side, I think we're going more or less the same. Let's see here, 69.70, 16.70.09, so slightly higher. We don't have it there, but just have strong bearish divergence against the MACD. And then right now, the only thing that could save us is the potential bearish, hidden bullish, sorry, that we're creating, right? So low, higher, low, negative, more negative. So, you know, if this keeps on dumping, that's the beauty about hidden bullish, right? You don't know when it's going to kick in. Right now we have it, but if this keeps on dumping, and it could, this will just keep on growing, and we will still have it until we either go below that point, which would negate it. But by that time, we're going to be making the same negative momentum. But right now we have these. We can start cradling around here, maybe try to do a U-turn. That's what I'm looking at here on the daily. Sitting neutral on their side, 46.13. Let's go to the 4-hour, man. What's going on here in the chat still? Is CMPD still a buy? CMPD. Is that a coin that we talked about? I'm not sure. Let me know, Andrew, because I didn't quite grasp that. So, high, lower, high. Where are we on here? 265. 24, slightly less. All right, so it's just very micro. This is nano, dude. Right? This is like Pico. It's like nothing there, man. But it's just very, very tiny. We're just made very, very tiny. Strong bearish divergence here. That's the last spike, right? So high, slightly lower. High, there we go. So less positive momentum. Right, price action to the downside. We failed to go higher again, and you know, it just broke down from there. Let's see. Right, I can do stuff here from this chart still. Awesome. On the short term, right? Low, lower, low. Right, so negative momentum, less negative momentum, low on the other side, lower on the other side, strong bullish divergence, potential price action to the upside. Comp. All right, I'll look at comp in a second though. Sitting neutral at the, sorry, bought at sold 30.46 on the other side. So I got a little bit twisted there. Oh snap, I like this one. I'm going to ignore this island on the fact that it just has one positive bar that got created to separate it, and I'm just going to treat it as a whole, and that is just out of preference, and because it's going to match up with what I want to do perfectly. So we're going from a low to a lower low, and then negative momentum to less negative momentum, right? And I probably forgot to anchor this on the 1 hour. Yeah, I did. Awesome, man. And that a treat, forgetting to anchor. You come in the next day and the charts are all crazy. Cray. We're doing something here. Let's see. 1975, 2045. So yeah, it's going slightly higher also, right? So we have strong bullish divergence. We're trying to go up. We haven't gotten to a 20 yet. And it looks like we want to do a U-turn, which I'm hoping we don't do. That would just lead us to create probably some more bullish divergence right to there. Maybe there. But, you know, we have strong bullish divergence. We could go running from here. That's it for library, right? We did get the movement down. Again, that's fine. For now, we have this that could potentially bring us a movement up. Waiting for it to play out. Batter up. That's it for library, right? Waiting for a potential bounce. Again, we could move down, create that divergence still, and go up, or we could try to go up from here. A good indicator we will be getting above the 20, and then we might be using it as support to try to trample in from there. Let's look at comp to the USD tether. Jump to tether US on Binance. All right, why is it pumping? That is a great question, man. It looks like that other coin that was pumping like crazy the other day. What was it? Link? That was going insane. and then got pulled back. Oh, by the way, before I do this one, just let me touch on that one. Remember when we said Link was highly overbought and we're gonna get pullback happening? Yeah, we're starting to get pullback, right? It's starting to look like a good flag, but starting to move down. Again, it looks a little bit like Link. I just want to point this out, right? Look at that run to the upside, right? Again, this one's still running though, and I'm not sure what's driving this coin. No audits, no problem. DeFi stablecoin YAM attracts over 100 million. Yeah, dude, DeFi projects are crazy, bro. Bitcoin Jake, you mentioned Jam earlier, and for some reason, people are going cuckoo over DeFi. Right, everything that says DeFi on it, it just freaking brings in a lot of money, dude. It's like the new crypto wave. I think that's where you should, not advise or anything, but if I want to put money right now on a project, I'll probably try to get into a DeFi project, man. Those ones seem to like come out and then go up 2,000% in a day, man. Just insane, dude. Just sell 2,000% in a day, man. Fudge. A lot of DeFi stuff is going on, and it might start to get flagged by the SEC, right? All right, so I don't have a lot of information going farther back. I cannot see the MACD going back. I cannot see the RSI going farther back. Right now, we just highly overbought at 78.44. We could be getting pullback, right? We're not at all-time highs. I can see that on the price. But with that said, let's go into shorter time scales and see if we got something. I bet we're not going to have anything bearish. The 4 hour, higher, more positive momentum, higher on the RSI, right? That's it's as bullish as you can get, right? So you don't have anything on the 4 hour. Bearish, let's see, we had some hidden bullish here, right, to there. And then from there to there, right? Hidden bullish divergence, potential action to the upside. Music seemed to, fit build up, right? Anyways, there we go. Slightly higher again, hidden bullish, action to the upside. We got that insane bounce above the 20 using a support. Not liking this, dude. This just looks like it went up out of funny money. Could be getting a pump and dump, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the project does. I'm not familiar with the project, right? I don't know all crypto projects. I never looked at this project before. I'm not sure what it does. I'll probably have to look at CoinMarketCap and see what it does. Right, and just to get a quick idea, but CoinMarketCap. Going slightly higher, right? We do have some bearish divergence here against the RSI. Potential action to the downside. Like I said, we haven't gotten pullback. And I would be waiting for some pullback to happen here before I try to get into this. Some hidden bullish here. Right? To answer your question, Andrew, if it's still a buy, I would say you're buying at a premium, right? Look, I don't have the whole story on this project, but if we were to go from low to high, I'm gonna take that closing, dude. I'm not even gonna take the wick. I'll take the wicks, man. Why not? No, there we go. But if I was gonna take that project there, right, and go from the low to the highest point on wicks, we're not even retracing it, right? You could be buying near an all-time high, right? The all-time high is over here. So if I was gonna go there, you could be buying, on a retrace from high to low, right? I'll do it the opposite way so I can tell you how much recovery we're getting. So from low, right, to the highest point, or to where we're at right now. That's not the way I want to look at this. There we go. There we go. You're retracing almost over 78% of the way, right? So you're almost at an 80% retrace to 100%. So do you really want to buy that high to 100%? If it gets to 100% and then crashes again, you're only going to make a 20% jump, right? But that's an if it gets up there, right? Right now you have bearish divergence on the 1 hour. You've gone insanely high, right? You've gone parabolical. You haven't gotten any pullback. Look at how far you're from the 20, man. Look at how expanded the Bollinger Bands are, man. It's insane. This project is bound to get some pullback. Personally, right now, for me, and that is my opinion, and it's something for myself only, not advised. You guys can do whatever you want. I would not buy into this project on the fact that you could be buying at a premium, Buying down here would have made sense, right? Buying down here would have made sense. Buying here would have made sense, probably. And even here, man, it would have made sense, right? You didn't know if you were bottoming in yet. It could have looked like a bottom, right? It could have looked like you were gonna go up, taking that small dip and then a dive. But really, I'm not sure, man. I think you will be buying extremely high on this project, at least for this chart that I have here. And it was Yeltorian, created by the Compound Finance team. Compound Government Token, or sometimes early Compound Coin, will be the key application to replace the administrators of the Compound leading protocol through communication governance, or community governance, sorry. And eventually, users of the Compound lending platform will be given power to suggest, debate, and implement changes on Compound without relying on or requiring our teams whatsoever. That's what the description you found online. All right, well, it looks like it's a coin for project managers. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why it's trading. I'm not sure why it's worth that much. If it's for something else, just power over the project, maybe. Today's Tuesday, right? Yeah. I'm on vacation, so I haven't touched my computer today all day long. Yeah, baby. Not doing anything there. Anyways, yeah. Because you haven't done it yet, you should subscribe to this channel. We're freaking awesome. Hit that button, that's up. Do it now. What else, dude? Land to USD Tether also went crazy. Alright, let's go look at the land then. Land USD Tether. Binance. Brought to you by Binance. Alright, cool. Bearish divergence, right? It went up, but I wouldn't say it went crazy, dude. It didn't go like bananas, right? It's starting to go up, but it's starting to create divergence, bearish. Not the kind of divergence you want to create. Right, high, lower, high. High on the RSI, lower on the RSI. Overbought. That's 72.18. Again, potential for moving down happening. The last thing that you have, though, and that we could call, that would be good here, would be this hidden bullish. That's about it, though, right? Other than that, you have hidden bullish against the RSI, the MACD, and the RSI. So yeah, hidden bullish, potential rally, right, or action to the upside. We did get that action to the upside. Right now, starting to create strong bearish divergence. Chances that it could come down. That's on the daily. Let's go to the 4-hour. Same story, right? Look, going higher and coming in lower, right? And you're coming from previous bearish divergence also, right? High, higher, high. Positive, less positive. On the RSI, you don't have it the first time. That's fine, right? Going slightly higher, and then here you have it on that second time. So you get strong bearish on the 4-hour, strong bearish on the daily. Bought on the daily at 63.98. Let's go to the 1-hour. I forgot to anchor this to the 1-hour, man. Look, the funny man. There we go. Yeah, let's just let's see on the short term. Right on the 1-hour, you're not doing anything. Going higher, that's fine. High, higher, high. Positive, more positive. High on the RSI, higher on the RSI. You're overbought at 73.30. Really not a lot to go on there, right? Low, lower low, negative, more negative momentum, low on the RSI, lower on the RSI. Nothing bullish to warrant that pump, that last pump that we're getting, right? Maybe on the 4-hour I missed something. Let's see. Not on the short term, right? On the long term, yeah. I missed this one here. On the 4-hour. Right, and that's hidden bullish. Hidden bullish divergence. Price action to the upside. That's that for land, right? I'm looking for potential movement down. Look, it's starting to turn red. Wow, surprise. I mean, it can still go up, right? You can still pump more. You can still go slightly higher here, right? So long as you don't pass this bar here or this bar here at 691 00691 on the MACD, you will be creating strong bearish divergence, and you could be looking for potential action to the downside. Right now you have it though, So right now we got to look at it like a potential, and an area where we can start to do a U-turn. Right now again, it looks like it wants to go slightly higher. Again, fighting for this area. Yeah, gold and silver, dude. Yeah, let's do gold and silver. Why not? Let's change crypto a little bit. And let's go gold and silver. What's going on with silver, man? Oh no! It went below the 161.8 retrace. We knew that was going to happen, right? We were overbought. Look, we had divergence, right? We got to call this out. Bearish divergence, action to downside. Oh no! Took a nasty dive yesterday, 14%. It's not good. So you got 23 bucks, man. Wow. No, it's not bad considering it was at the longest time flowing around 14, 15 bucks, right? And you know, starting to come back up. Not all-time highs, right? We're still gotta wait for it to go. But you look at this, man. Beautiful. We cooled off. We're neutral. 51.62. Making negative momentum finally, right? So let's wait for something to build here. We're not making more negative momentum than we were back here. That's for sure. So gotta wait for it to make a little bit more. Then we could create some hidden bullish and try to go for a new rally on silver. That is the first silver, though. Let's go on to gold. Oh no, gold is also breaking down on the same stuff that we called. Since we called it bearish divergence action to the downside, right? I know we called bearish divergence to here, and we called bearish divergence to here. So that's why we keep on tracking, right? When we're doing it the daily, I said, look, bearish divergence. And I said the next day, oh, we still have bearish divergence. And the next day, I say, oh, look, we're still managing to go high, but we still have bearish divergence. We need to break down. And we broke down. We're neutral at 45.04 and making more negative momentum. Here we do have that hidden bullish that I was looking for. Yar, 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 yar. Krabby Patties. Man, there we go. We don't have it in the other side. That's fine. Neutral at 45.04. You saw it at 200 and thought 200 would be resistance, so you didn't buy in. You regret that now. I think you were talking about that other coin we were looking at. Oh, snap. Not that. Or no. Where's gold at? 1,800. Oh, no. It broke below 2,000. Oh, snaps. Why, gold? Why? So I think you're talking about CompUSD, right, Andrew? Yeah. You said 200 would be resistance. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have called it resistance. It would have been a good retrace, though, right? From high to low. You will be hitting the 618. That's where you usually end your retrace, and you probably could have started looking for something down. But you can start doing a deep retrace, right? You can even go over 100%. That wouldn't be weird. I'm not calling at the end for this yet. I just don't have farther data back to anchor anything on the daily. And all I have to go on to play here, it's the 4 hour, which is creating this hidden bullish, which is good. You know, you're pumping, you're overbought. You know, it's scary, but that's about it. And then on the 1 hour, you're creating this bearish divergence, right? Look at that. Still going slightly higher. And still creating that divergence, right? So it's a potential for action to the downside right now. I'm not calling it that it's done there yet, but it's a chance it could move down. It's gone up 23% today. You just bought some. You'll put in a stop loss in. No. Just crypto wild swings. 10%. It's not unheard of. You can get a 10% swing on crypto. Depends on how tight you want to play it. 5% could be good, maybe. Right. On 200. The $241 value. I'm gonna hate doing this. I'll do it here. Sorry, 241. If you want to go over to 5%, you'll be looking at stop loss at 228.95, right? Yeah, 1 or 2% for this one. 1 or 2% is a very quick move, man. Like this candle's 3%. A 2% move will just get you liquidated before the candle actually closes itself, right, and it moves down. So you will still be closing within the same candle depending on when you went in. So 2% will probably liquidate or close your position at where is that? There we go. 239, right? It's like a tight stop loss, but that's fine. That's up to you, bro. Uh, you started a long on Dash because it was watching. So you center a long dash because you watch me look for divergence and you see it on the 1 hour. Alright, let me look at that. Dash to the tether. Dash. Tether. Let's go here. Let's go on the daily. Alright, on the daily, you had bearish divergence. That will be the movement down. You're finding support at the 20, which is good. Alright, that's it on the daily, though. I don't see anything else. Hidden bullish, right? But again, hidden bullish, it's a dangerous thing, like I said. It could drop forever, right? It could drop insanely from here all the way down here, and you'll still be making more negative momentum, and you'll still be making hidden bullish. That's a bad thing about the hiddens, right? Hiddens are not a for sure thing. They just give you an area where you might be finding support. That's it for this, though, right now. Let's go into the 4 hours, see if we have something there. Oh, snaps. Things from the daily came over here. Ban those monsters. There we go. Right on. All right, cool. Very, very slight, though, but look at that, right? Hidden bullish. About to undo it, though, right? If this manages to get below and close below 86.14, your hidden bullish on the 4 hours is gone. So you will no longer have it, but you still have it here. Also on the RSI. Just that's the problem with hiddens, like I said, right? And is this also from the daily? Did this also come here from the daily? Yeah, it did. Go back there. Right on. High, more positive momentum. On the other side here, we were creating some bearish divergence. Strong bearish divergence. Right. With that, let's go into the 1 hour, man. Let's see if we have some strong bullish. I would be looking for strong bullish divergence, like we have here, right? On the very short term. Right? Strong bullish. Also against the RSI. Potential action to the upside, yeah. You moved 1 bar up. You could be getting another bar up. You could be going to the 20, trying to find resistance there. The 20 right now, it's sitting at the 20 simple moving average at 89.35, right? That's an area where you could find resistance. Maybe try to do a U-turn. Ripple Nipples, Licky Mighty Dapper today. Shit lol. Shit lol. Okay. Thanks, Nipples. Oh, we have people. Ripple Nipples and Arlang Shithole. Hey, darling, honey buns. Hey, how's it going, bro? What else? Hey, sweetie bro. Hey, how's it going, dudes? Yeah, so chilling out, talking crypto. You know, Ripples. Your nipples must hurt today because Ripple took a dive. Sorry about that, bro. Really wish it wasn't the case, but you know, Ripple went down. 3. Andrew, you wrote 3. I'm not sure why. Triple. I'm not sure. Trips. Yeah, don't worry, bro. Again, right? This could go on building. Just watch out for that, right? I haven't finished. I can still go slightly lower and still make less negative momentum, right? And be also higher, less on the RSI, right? Higher on the RSI, and you would still be creating strong bullish divergence, right? That's the thing. You gotta find the bounce and keep on tracking. Right now, it looks like we might be getting a bounce, right? It's a potential. We have it now, so it's good to take advantage of that. Just gotta wait for it to play out. Right? Can we place a either decide whether or not you're gonna let it run or not? For me, usually here, I would let it run a little bit. If it goes down, you might be creating more bullish divergence. Try to take a run from there. Lol, whoops. Yeah, no worries, man. Yeah. There's some Batwing pattern going since we started off the year. Dude, I'm not gonna do harmonics, dude. I don't like harmonics. Can we look at the DXY? Yeah, dude, we can look at the DXY. Oh shit, where do I have the XY, dude? I had it open recently. Dollar index. Awesome. Wow, what's going on with that? Let's go on the daily, man. First of all, let's go on the monthly. I want to see how the month's looking. Man, the month's looking like it's taking a bounce, right? Not looking too bad. All right, let's go on the daily. We're looking for some bullish divergence, right? If we would have kept on tracking, would have found it there, and we probably would have found it there. Do we have that still? 28. 26, right? So slightly less. Negative momentum, less negative momentum. That's great. Yay! Strong bullish divergence. Try to take a bounce and then short term, you know, we can even anchor from here to here, I guess, right? Still creating that bullish divergence, but if you want to take it in 2 times, that's fine. You know, that would be 1 time to there. And then your second time is short term, just from here to here, right? Slightly low. And then slightly less. Slant divergence, slant bearish divergence. You would also have it here against the RSI. And looking for that potential bounce, and you're getting it. Going for the 20. That 20 is sitting at 94.06. And that's going to determine whether or not we manage to go on running to the upside. If we hit the 20 and we reject, we'll probably be looking for lower prices. But, you know, we've seen those turns before, like here, right? Oh, reject the 20. Oh, psych. And then really break down. Arling, maybe some pangling head and shoulders. On what do you have head and shoulders? Yeah, I'm not sure, bro. You gotta tell me what do you believe your head and shoulders on, and now look at that. But you know, I'm not gonna look for bats, you know, butterflies, gartleys, and you know whatever. Fuck. No harmonics. Yeah. So what else do you guys want to look at? What's the DXY, man? Dollars here taking a break and it's continuing down. The bottom might be in. I'm not sure, dude. I think we're taking a breather before we keep on running. Look, this is gonna be decided by what happens with the dollar, right? If you print more money, if you know, there's more talks about like bailouts, you know, the Fed turning on the press again to like print more dollars, you could be looking at a farther movement down, right? That is a dollar against a basket of goods. Just remember that. So I guess a basket of currencies, to be fair, including you know, the euro, the Swiss franc, the British pound, you know, Japanese yen. I can't remember what other one. But you know, we're looking at a basket of goods there, or currencies. So yeah, the XY again. Let's look at this. Man. Is it taking a breather? That's a good question. I'm not sure it's the bottom, dude. We've been lower before. All right, we've been lower, so you know. Anyways, yeah. Trying to find something here real quick, so just give me 1 second. There we go. Oil, man, still fucking trying to figure out what's it gonna do because it's just tight on that range. Bearish divergence, price action to the downside. We're just slightly moving down, man, but holding on to that 20 for dear life. West Texas, again, below 42.102, right? A long-term resistance, or that used to be support, but now became resistance from December 2018, and that was brought to us by Jill Torn. I think you mentioned this, right? That we had that old ass resistance there. And yeah, we do have it, dude. We have not been able to break above that on oil, at least on West Texas. What else, man? Shit, it's still crypto's red, man. Really, there's not a lot to look at. Everything, like my whole watch list looks red, man. It's insane. Like some stocks might be doing good, like, you know, Acme, you know, still managed to gap up on the opening. That was good. You know, I found my entry here. There's something my dad was asking me to look into for him. You know, I'm not sure if he played this or not. You know, Southwest, you know, also doing the same thing. We're on the only boring markets right now. Everything else flying right. Yeah. Yes, oil resistance. Yeah, bro. I know. There you go. You know, this also played very nicely. Gapped up and then moved down. Just all markets moved down today, man. I even had an entry. I was looking for an entry here, right? And it did move up, dude. It gained 5%. So, you know, I was gonna take my target here on 5% gains, 6% gains almost, and then exit. But you know, also that was the play here. Just take a 5% gain, and then this one also was playing nice at the beginning, and then it just turned down. You know, this Baudex Bio, and then this Momenta Pharmaceutics. This one moved down, right? I was looking for some potential entry. I'm still looking for a potential entry. As you can tell, I was talking with my dad yesterday about this, and I was like, man, we have it, but you know, you can still move down, make that anchor to a real negative momentum island, and then look for the entry. Right now, it's starting to build. So, you know, I would be now looking for an entry point here, right? It's that divergence that we have there. We also have it against the RSI. Oh, snap. There we go. Right, strong bullish. All right, on Momenta Pharmaceutics. It's a $27 stock. Oh man, there's cryptos that are worth more, much more than that. So I guess the other two dudes left. I'm not sure. The Shitol and you know, the other dude, the Ripple My Nipples. How have you been trading markets any kind? Using knowledgeable, all this stuff. Insane. Okay. I was a trader for Glencore, and then junior trader for Glencore for like 6 years. That was on physical commodities, and then I went on to be head trader for Mark Rich Investments for Mexico for about a year and a half. And then after that, I went to a financial institution. I was the advisor to the director of markets and securities, and then from then I'm doing business development now. So I've been doing trading on, like, sorta trading, different kinds of trading, I would say. I was doing trading a lot back then, and then I'm doing different kinds of trading right now, just you know, cryptos and other stuff. But I used to be a lot into the physicals, right? Like gold, silver, leads, coppers, cottons, seeds, you know, whatever, soft commodities, hard commodities. But yeah, about that, yeah. And then crypto, you know, I've been getting slowly into crypto. I think I started accumulating in 2016, 2015, 16, like from faucets. You know, claiming Bitcoin over here and there. And then my first actual buy of crypto, I already talked about that. You know, I bought XRP. That was my first actual buy, and I talked about that on the stream. And then I had to come and do a disclaimer because I said my first crypto was XRP, but that's not true. That's the first crypto I actually bought. The first crypto I got was Bitcoin on faucets. Awesome, thanks for running the show. I can feel your knowledgeable. Yeah, dude. You know, I'm not sure. There's a lot of stuff I don't talk about. There's a lot of, like, you know, there's a lot of research you can do. There's a lot of books you can read. I do have a sizable, well, not sizable, but like a good size library on books that I got off the internet. So, you know, I did all these trading books, right? The Encyclopedia of Candlestick Patterns, Technical Trading, Candlesticks Fibonacci, Encyclopedia of Sharp Patterns, Visual Guide Sharp Pattern. A lot of data, dude. A lot of stuff you can learn and read, right? You know, harmonic trading, chart patterns, you know, trading in the zone. A lot of books, dude. They're all lengthy. Most of them are lengthy. So some of them are just like charts and charts and charts, dude. And it tells you like what the percentage of things playing out are. But really, you don't have head to like remember all that. Most of them are used for reference, right? And then I also have like some cheat sheets that I have somewhere over there. And there's a lot of stuff. Just give me one quick second. Like over here, like over there, I have cheat sheets for patterns, right? Like measure, like you know, cup and handle, pennant, flags. You know, stuff that I already know, but you know, other ones that I rarely use. Like you know, what is True Rising Valleys, right? I can see that one and recognize it. True Descending Triangle. most things I can recognize without like looking at this, but I have them whenever I am having trouble determining whether or not a pattern is there. I just have a cheat sheet that I can look at real quickly. Although it's like buried under a lot of stuff because I rarely use it. Like, it's actually buried under a Deadpool comic book. I like the little volume of Deadpool. But in case you don't know, I do like Deadpool a lot. I have a lot of Deadpool stuff here. Deadpool there. Have some Deadpool back there. Have some Deadpool here on the PC. Deadpool in my background on the PC also. Then I have my Deadpool comics over there and stuff. So, yeah, dude, lots of stuff. Even some Deadpool here, man. On the side, more comics, right? Because Deadpool's funny. It's an unfiltered character. Even Deadpool is my winning screen. Might be right back, right? That's my Deadpool right there. Be right back. But it's okay to have cheat sheets, bro. It's so much stuff you gotta learn and so much stuff you gotta keep track of that sometimes when you see a pattern, you might not, like, you gotta double check, just make sure you're seeing the right thing. I just get to have something like that every now and then. Like the percentages that you can be off, right? Like from a double bottom or a double top from one pick to the next, like how much price difference you can have to the upside and downside if you want to consider it, and the head and shoulders, right? And the measure moves and things like that. It's just a lot of data you gotta keep in your mind. And, even though you do it daily and stuff, there's patterns you don't see that often, right? Or, that's why there's sometimes you need to like have something you can confirm, right? So yeah, cheat sheets are good. Nothing wrong against that. I even had some for divergences right there over there. Sometimes you type 2, type 3. They're obviously differentiable, but sometimes when you're doing it so much, you just get like really, really tired from looking at the patterns, and you're like, fuck, that's type 2. And then you're like, no, it's type 3. No, that's type 2. That's type 3. Then you had to look at the cheat sheet and just like, once your brain's fried, you really need that backup to like look at information, right, and get it right. But that's why I somehow have some cheat sheets back there. Just from when I get tired, I look at those. Anywho, talking about cheat sheets and whatnot. Thank you for all the likes. I hope we got follows. I hope we got subscribes today. We didn't do any news. I didn't do a news stream either. I didn't do a news video. I should. I'm still determining how I'm going to handle that. Right? I take the suggestions from yesterday and try to make this stream more easygoing without the news and just jumping onto the technicals. Right? And maybe do the news earlier. We'll see. Everything went down. We did silver and gold already. Let's finish the show, man. Let's finish strong. S&P down 26 points, right? Bearish divergence, we're calling it, right? So we knew we're going to move down potentially. We've been tracking it. Nikkei went up for 120 points, but Nikkei was also down a while back. Can we look at the Dow? Not yet, no. I'm still looking at this real quick, though. 420, right? Taking a bounce above the 20, but it's still below the rest, right? So the Nikkei is the only one that's looking more or less sensible right now. Toronto down 108 points on bearish divergence. We knew that. And London, I changed yesterday for some reason. After I went off the air, my stream, when I went off the stream, everything I had done deleted itself. So I had to come back, rewatch the stream to re-anchor everything that I had. And I just didn't do the markets because, I was just like, whatever with the markets. But, London up 72 points, but, more or less indecision showing here. That's what I'm seeing here. Above the 20, but really not knowing whether or not it wants to go up or not. The Dow went down 104 points. Right, we were tracking this divergence. I know we tracked it up higher. We said we no longer had it, right? We said, oh, wait, we no longer have it, right? We're going higher, yay. And then right after, we moved down. Story of my life. But we knew we were going to get a potential moving down. Here, I think we also said, oh, we're going higher. 73. 94. So obviously going higher as well, right? No longer have it. Right now, we're seeing that indecision happening, right? Like, it doesn't know whether or not it wants to run. Seeing that bearishness pushing us back down. So here it's a question of whether or not we want to ignore this island. I wouldn't because of the amount of days that it, covered. But if we were to ignore that island, and to be fair, anchor from there to there, and anchor from the high to the new high. We have that strong bearish divergence still, right? I was just playing it on the shorter term, but on the long term, we would have it still, just against the RSI, but not against the MACD. You would have it against the MACD if you were to ignore this island, which I wouldn't suggest. It's a lot of data. It's many days, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days of trading that you would be ignoring. It's a lot of stuff. So don't ignore that. Yeah, no news today, though. You know, the news are interesting. Yeah, I think I'll do that on a separate video. Like we were all in accordance yesterday. Just to, you know, just so that it's easier, right? Some people just want to join here for the technicals. If they see the news, they don't know what to expect. And I do guess people get confused. But if I do a static video for the, you know, a regular video for the news, upload it, and then come online and just do the technicals, that would also work for me. That's fine. Don't ignore the island. Yeah, don't ignore the island, dude. I think that's gonna be it for today. We already did the oil. We already did the rest of the stuff. So, you know, whatever. If you guys have any questions, let me know. If not, we've been live for an hour and 40 minutes, man. I have no problem staying here. Did you say, Jill Torn, did you say you sent a tip or something? Because you asked me if something went through, but I'm not sure what you asked. You'll help me get some new articles set up if you want me to help you. Yeah, that's awesome, bro. I usually just like do a quick scan for things that are interesting to me, whatever I feel it's interesting. But if you want to send me articles, that's fine, bro. I'll certainly check them out. I'm not sure if I'm going to cover all the articles that you send me, but if you find information on stuff that is interesting for crypto, I'll definitely read it. And if it's something that I believe it's important, or that's something that I would consider important for me to like add on to the news, I would add it, man. That's usually how I do the news, man. I usually just look at whatever I believe might be important at that point in time. No, bro. The last thing it's showing here, it's from Andrew at $6. For some reason, it hasn't come through. I'm not sure. Let me check my CoinField for confirmation. Let me first check my email for confirmation on CoinField. Let me go on CoinField because it's not showing up on the email. Or Coinbase, sorry. Yeah, I think it came through, bro. Today I got a spike. I'm not sure how much. I'm trying to gauge the spike because it doesn't tell me right now. So I'm going to go home. Maybe I got to go into my Bitcoin wallet. Where's my transactions, man? There we go. Wallet. Yes, I received a donation for $3 today. I think that's it, right? That's awesome, bro. Thanks for that awesome tip, man. I really appreciate that. Any tips you guys send me, it's amazing, dude. It's just so great, you know, to have this tips from you guys. It's just really, really amazing for sure. Yeah, thanks, man. You confirm quickly with only an 8-cent fee. All right, cool, man. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty sweet. Thank you for that awesome tip, man, for sure, man. Like, all the tips help, man. All the tips, I'm really grateful for that, right? Thanks for that awesome support, man. Bitcoin Network confirming quick right now. Yeah, probably because of the big dump, dude. Delete. There we go, delete that. There we go. Bitcoin's still going down, right? 0.58%. Sitting at 1,333, man. Are we going to get above that area, man? I really want to get above 11,453. Come on, you can do it, Bitcoin. Ethereum, XRP, 1.5% down, right? At, you know, 28, where that's Ethereum. 27 cents, 27.868, man. Again, still trying to hold on to that 27.911, right? Shit, man, I want crypto to go up again. Just gotta wait for it to happen, though. Yep, I think, do you guys want to look at something else? Let me know, man. Otherwise, I think it's gonna be a stream for tonight. We're live for an hour and 43 minutes and 11 seconds. I'm not sure who's online still. We have 4 people on YouTube. We have, how many on Twitch? 1 on Twitch, I think. Yeah, one on Twitch, 0 on the live, and then on Periscope I never know. But you know, I'll be kind to myself and I'll send some hearts over on Periscope. Yeah, there we go. I'm not sure why the tip didn't show up, bro. If you don't see the little like animation pop up on the stream, the tip didn't is like for some reason Stream Elements didn't pick it up. I'm not sure, man. Try to go through the Stream Elements setup or the link in the description of the video. That might make it show up, you know. Otherwise, I'm not sure, man. Cabbage. Yeah, bro. I have like I have like a couple lettuce heads up there, man. Yeah, we just cut whatever we need and you know, keep it growing. I have pictures here on my phone. Somewhere on my phone. I have them in a box, dude, and then I have a lot of peppers and other stuff in the background. I just let me get rid of the blue light filter and turn up the brightness a little bit. But I do get some pepper plants and some tomato plants. Tomato plants are already producing slightly small tomatoes. And then the lettuce plant, you know, you're going to get the reflection from the light. So let me get that out of the way real quick. Those are the lettuce plants up there. I just have 2. Right now, 2 are sufficient for us. I'm planning on getting 2 more on the ground. So that way I have 4. It's just easy, dude. Just cut like the leaves of the outside, you know, that are growing, and the plant just keeps on growing and growing and growing. As long as you keep on cutting it, it'll just keep on growing, and you'll have like lettuce for a long time, dude. If it starts to taste a little bit weird, like, you know, the flavor of the lettuce is probably getting old, just, you know, eat the whole plant and then just plant a new one. It's easy to keep on growing lettuce for long periods of time, and it's good for the environment, I think. Right? You're not just like killing it and eating it once and that's it, right? And you have to plant other lettuce seeds. But if you just keep on cutting from that same cutting, it's like if you have basil, right? You have basil or rosemary or any kind of herb, you know, just go out, cut what you need, use it in the kitchen. That's it, dude, right? So, like, do the same with that, right? Parsley, I do the same, right? I have a little bit of parsley up there, a little bit of cilantro. Well, I have cilantro for seeds, and then I have cilantro for like, you know, the leaves. So I have 2 types of. It's the same cilantro, but I'm growing it 2 types, right? You know, one of them goes for leaves, and then the other one, or coriander, if you just want to call it coriander. But, you know, it just one of them goes to seed, and then the other one goes to leaf. I don't let one of them go to seed. And then I have a lot of plants behind me, succulents. I have a lot of peppers, dude, on like behind the PC or my monitor. Yeah, it's like a table, like an old table that I'm sitting at. So I have a lot of space, and then I have like a lot of peppers growing back there. What? I think that's the one I cut off. That's not the one. I trimmed that one. But this is a pepper plant in a vodka bottle, and it's looking mighty cool, man. This is a habanero plant that I'm growing here, or habanero ricotta blend, you know, hybrid. And it's growing pretty cool, man. It's a cool plant. So I have a lot of plants behind my desk. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have some of them growing on hydroponics on Kratky. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18, 27 plants grown behind my desk. What do you think about Solana? Is that a stock you want me to look at? Death Vomit? I'll look at it, but let me know what it is, right? Give me a little bit more information. Yeah, most of them are in like small, what? Something's going on here. Dead Vomit, follow my channel. Thank you, man. Yeah, it's a cool. All right, cool, man. I'll look at that. Solana. All right, cool. Solana to the dollar. There we go. Wait, just let me get rid of that because for some reason I'm anchoring stuff. I did that on purpose though. I'll have this thing turn on, where it allows me to just keep on using the same tool because it was a pain in the butt to change every now and then. Oh, fudge! My hat flew off. There we go. And then what's going on with this, right? Solana. I'm not getting a lot of data here in the short term, right, on the MACD or the RSI. So that's something to consider. So high, right? Nothing going on here. That's fine. So with that, I'm gonna go into the 4-hour, right? It's making all-time highs for what I can see here on this chart. I'm not sure what Solana is, bro. It's pretty much a coin. It goes against the dollar on FTX. So that's the only. I hate that I cannot click and not do anything. So I only have it against that and Tether, right? And then against Bitcoin on FTX. So that's the only place I find it. I'm not finding in a lot of places. So there's nothing on the MACD. There's nothing on the RSI. It just looks here slightly like it's overbought. Coming back down, that would be normal, right? After being overbought, trying to come back down. So I'm going to look at short time scale. I'm not sure if this just came live on the 27th of July, I think. So again, I'm not familiar with the project, right? And the fact that there's not a lot of information just makes it a little bit harder. Does Solana to Bitcoin chart have more data? I'm not sure, bro. I'll look at that in a second. Look, the MACD doesn't go that farther back, and then the RSI doesn't go that far back. Probably because of the periods that we need to consider for information to start flowing. So, all right, higher. All right, cool. Short term, right on the 4-hour. Going from a high to a higher high. Right, and then we're coming in from a positive momentum to less positive momentum and a high point on the RSI to a lower point on the RSI. So strong bearish divergence, potential action to the downside. That's what I'm looking at right now. Starting to go from overbought to bought at 68.47. We're starting to see that movement starting to happen down, right? A movement down would potentially have us hit the 20. I'll look at the Bitcoin chart in a second just to make sure if there's no data going farther back. But right now, yeah, it's new. All right, cool. Right now it has death. It has bearish divergence. Potential action to the downside. You were creating also bearish divergence here, right? As you were going up higher. So let me anchor this in the 1 hour though. There we go, and there we go, right? Even from here to here, we're creating bearish divergence from the previous high to the new high, right? Bearish divergence section to the downside. Try to take a bounce, failed. Go down, try to take a bounce, failed to make a higher high, and then struggling for this area. It could look like consolidation right now. Trying to figure out if we have something bullish, man. I'm not seeing anything bullish. Low. We could, man. We could go from here to here, right? Go sideways there and then started going here and said we have type 2 bullish divergence, right? Maybe also against the RSI. Potential action to the upside, got it, but failed to go higher than the previous high. Look, if this is a new project, you're making all-time highs. So, right now it's starting to pull back down a little bit, but you're making all-time highs. Now, if you know what happens with new crypto projects, they usually go insanely high real quick, and they just take a massive crash. So, right now, I'm not finding anything on the daily, just on the account that there's no more data. And then on the 4-hour, we have that bearish divergence, right? And then on the 1 hour, we don't have that one, right? So again, we have it over the last period. Here we had some bullish. Try to hold on to a 20. That's good, right? You're not losing the 20 simple moving average. That's fine. But really, there's really not a lot of data to go on here to make a full-on analysis of the coin. I would rather get a good flow for how the coin's been doing and performing, but we don't have data going farther back than a couple days. Right now, I would say go with caution. If you want to get into this project, place a tight stop loss in case it goes down on the bearish divergence. But on the 1 hour, you have something bullish, and then on the daily, you don't have anything. So there's no coinciding the variables right now, right? We're looking at nothing on the daily, bearishness, strong bearishness on the 4-hour, right, moving down. And then on the 1 hour, we just have, we had the bearishness, right? It played down to the downside. Right now, we're trying to make bullish and try to see if we're going to run, but we're holding on to a 20. We could lose a 20 and go lower, or we could hold on to a 20 and go higher. But right now, we're at that impasse where we don't really know where we want to go with this project. I'm going to look at it against Bitcoin and see if we get a clue against Bitcoin how it's going to perform. Solana against Bitcoin. There we go. This is like a hydroponic cup I made from a Keurig coffee cup. I just cut it up and make my own hydroponic cups. That way I save money on that. Because I don't have like a huge setup. I don't want to be buying hydroponic cups to grow like stuff in. I have peppers growing on hydroponics already. Like this is a hydroponic pepper. It's all growing on water. So if I lift it up, you'll see the roots. And they're all just submerged in water. Or not water, but it has nutrients in it. And I like same stuff I use for fertilizer, but you know, the plant's doing good, so you know. Great stuff, right? Takes less space. You don't have to water it. You just have to have light on it, and that's it. Oh, wow, the Solana website says you can handle 50,000 transactions per second. It says it's a block time of 0.4 seconds, so it's faster than Ripple, than XRP, and it should be doing better than XRP, I guess. Clorox bottle. Yeah, dude. Like the Clorox wipes. You know, I just had to clean it out very good because it has like chemicals in it. But I also have another plant growing in a like a 2-liter soda bottle that I did the same thing. Just cut up the top, you know, get one of these coffee cups and just get it growing. You know, it's a hobby, dude. So it's just not like a full-time thing that I'm doing. I'm not gonna buy any like pro equipment yet. You know, later on if I start a hydroponic channel, maybe. Let's look at this, man. What do we have here, man? What do we have? All right, so let's look at this. On the 1 hour, right? We're going higher here, and we're coming lower, right? So that'll be our first thing. Bearish divergence, move down. Try to get the same movement happening, man. 237, 255, slightly more, right? So again, from here to here and from here to here, we seem to be creating some bearish divergence against the RSI, so some potential action to the downside. By the way, if you guys want to follow us on YouTube as well, you can join us at the State of Crypto on YouTube, and that'll be extremely amazing because we really want to grow on YouTube as well. So, thank you for joining us and for watching. With that said, again, I wanted to look here real quick, make sure. No, I did here slightly less, right? So again, no divergence to there. So against Bitcoin, let's go back. Right, even here on this last part, right? So from here to here, just very, very slight. Right, bearish divergence against the RSI, and here also against the MACD. But look at this, it's beautifully holding the 20, right? And we're still trying to hold on to 20. But all this bearish divergence would potentially imply action to the downside, right? And that's probably why we're stalling and we're failing to see higher values here, because we're just creating bearish divergence every time we go higher. So let's go to the 4 hour. We also have that bearish divergence, right? Look at that. We're going higher. Spotify, no. I haven't heard any Spotify ads today, man. That's amazing. Strong bearish divergence also against the 4 hour, right? And we're starting to see the similar thing to what's happening to dollar. Potential action to the downside. We have more stuff that's seeing bearish on Solana against Bitcoin. Now, also on the daily, we don't have a lot of data to go on. Just looking at against Bitcoin, it would seem like it's going to lose value against Bitcoin, which would potentially imply that it's going to lose value against the dollar, right? But that's what I'm looking at right now. Yeah, that's what I hope that answers your question, and thank you for joining us tonight and bringing this awesome project that I haven't heard of, and I'm probably going to start looking into, just out of curiosity, because it's not that expensive, right? It's a $3 project. I do believe right now it has potential to downside. Right now, starting to move down also on the daily for the dollar. And I'm gonna wait for an entry, man. I'm gonna put it on my watch list for sure. I'm gonna try to keep it here, and you know, decide whether or not I want to get into this project. So Mr. Citol came back, and he's saying head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Yeah, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose, and head and shoulders, knees, and toes as well, man. Yeah, it looks like an interesting project, right? Jill Torian. It looks like it could do. It could be an interesting project to look at. Well, Ethereum would be smart contracts. If you're saying it handle 50,000 transactions per second, and say they have the block time of like 0.4 seconds, I would think they're trying to also compete against Ripple, right? XRP. So it's supposed to be one of the fastest settling, but they just have a cap of like 1.2 or 1.5 thousand transactions per second. And then, so like, yeah, so 1,500 transactions per second. And then, you know, allocate 4 or 5 second per transaction or something along those lines. So it would seem like they're also trying to fight against Ripple there on the speed and the amount of blocks they can handle. But yeah. Six people watching. Thank you for being here, guys. You guys are amazing and fun. There are no validators in Ripple. It works on a consensus algorithm. It's different. They have like certain nodes that are like approved, and that's where transactions get validated. They really don't have their own thing. That you cannot mine it. You cannot stake it. So no proof of work, no proof of stake. I'm not sure. What? Why did he delete some comments? It says message was deleted by the State of Crypto. I didn't delete anything. That's weird. Timed out for 300 seconds. Sorry, dude. I think that was the bot timing out. But yeah. Yeah, Ripple is interesting, man. We've been live for 2 hours. So I think I'm going to call it a stream for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Again, thank you for tuning in and subscribing to this awesome channel. This is State of Crypto, your one-stop source for all crypto-related news. I'm your host, Martin. Again, it's a pleasure being here with you guys tonight for this awesome stream. We do go live every night at 10 p.m. Central, or sorry, 11 p.m. Central, 12 p.m. Eastern. So, being that for some of you might already be 1 in the morning, I'm going to call it a stream for tonight. Thank you guys for watching again. It's an awesome pleasure having you guys here on this awesome channel every night, tuning in for the news, for the technicals. And on that note, we're gonna end this stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you tomorrow for another edition of the State of Crypto. Until then.